Welcome to Monday Night Roof Light. Let's get our flight on. Hope you're all doing well tonight. I believe I fixed the sound issue. Let me know if it's better, guys. Rogers, hey Kenny, how you doing, man? We are live. Oh, sound is fine. Thank you. Good deal. Paul McNeil, sound is good. I think I fixed the problem because I'm getting the needle up into the yellow now and into the red, so hopefully the sound is good. What is up? Not much today. Had the grandchild all day. That was fun. Woo! Mary Tyler Moore. Oh, flying over the pits. That's not allowed. Come on, Bill. You know better than that. Thank you guys for jumping in. You want it to barely bump red in your barely raised voice. Yeah, it's right there. I'm glad I turned it up. It wasn't 90. I turned it up to 100. Boys to old men. Victor, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas to you guys. Merry's Christmas. I'm not good at this hovering stuff, but I'll give it a try for a second. Oh, I lost it. Oh, I lost it. Mayday, mayday. Oh. Got it on. I heard some Paula Abdul and Mervin's today. Marvin's? That's cool. Paula Abdul back in the day. Ooh, Victor's in already. Victor's got the big jet. Woohoo! How about we switch to Victor? Oh, turn it around, Bill. Yes, sir. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Well, I got to go over here. Then I got to go 6 and Victor. And we'll watch Victor fly this giant airliner. Jeff and Laura, Alabama. Mountain RC. Spencer. How are y'all tonight? I have an appropriate shirt on for tonight. Ho, ho, ho. Snoopy with Linus. Or no, that's Woodstock. Sorry. awesome flying, Victor. So I think later on we're gonna try something different. You guys up for that? Up for something different? How about if you all in the chat, you write 3 words and write a story, each of you. Just continue the story with 3 words, and I'll read it. I mean, what could go wrong? It's the internet, right? Fly Good Don't Suck is here. So I'm going to try something that I haven't tried. Your mom likes. Yeah, Monday Night Real Flight. I am going to try something right now. Okay, I got Bluetooth hooked up. Maybe I can talk to the pilots if I turn this on. Like that. And then I can go like this. Now my sound is enabled. And I can ask Victor if he can hear me. Or Fly Good Don't Suck if he can hear me.
Can you hear me?
If those guys have their microphone on, maybe we can chat back and forth. And if nobody's on, I'll just take them off because I look like a goof with them.
Wild Bill, can you hear me?
Oh, maybe I hear somebody talking. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I did hear something.
Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Neil! How are you tonight, my friend? Hopefully you're
man, how are you?
nice and high. I'm not quite that way yet, but I will be.
Attaboy.
I don't know. I don't hear a thing with these things. Nobody's talking on there. You can hear me. Okay, great. I've been talking. Yeah, I'm having trouble hearing you. I cannot hear you. Not through
Testing.
the... I mean, I can barely hear something right. Let me see what's going on. It will not allow me to make the volume go up for some reason. I do not know. Okay, good deal. Well, I'm going to leave these off for just a second.
Not working?
Not working. Oh, what the heck? Here we go. I'll try again. It says sound is enabled now. Where's the sound going to come through? My headphones or the speakers again?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's not picking up through my headphones. It's only coming through my speakers. So I'm going to mute that for now. And we'll figure out what's going on EJ74. How have you been, sir? Last time we had a lot of feedback and whatnot, so I'm not sure what's going on with these and the microphone thing, but we'll figure it out. Usually when I turn my, at least, you know, they're new, so I'm still figuring them out. Usually when I turn them on, it makes the speaker source here turn off. And it did not do that this time. I'm not sure why. We'll figure it out. Doing well, thank you. That's great. One source at a time. Yes, sir, Jeff. Matt, how are you, Matt? I saw you jump in the room. Thank you, sir. For some reason, it will connect. These will connect me to a YouTube video, but not to Real Flight for some reason. I'll get it figured out. We'll be able to work it. Hopefully not get any feedback or anything. Victor, thank you so much for starting us off. Let's watch Fly Good Don't Suck for a few. Woohoo! There we go. Cutting it up at Santa Clara. I'm ready tonight. I got my coffee. Slim V is flying an E-Flight Turbo Timber Evolution 1.5. My favorite plane. Nice.
I'll be right
back. I think my wife is running out for some last minute shopping. Woohoo! Tim Smith. What's up, guys? Go Niners. Go Niners. You betcha. My team is completely out. For probably a while. But that's okay. Dan Zimmerman in the chat. Hello, Wild Bill and all. Dan, thank you for being here. Hopefully my microphone is a little bit better. It seems to be bouncing in the yellow and right up close to the red. So hopefully that you don't have to turn it all the way up to hear me, you know. You're flying great, man. You fly good and you don't suck. Pretty awesome. Sounds good here, Bill. Thank you. So would anybody like to start us off on a story? Type in 3 words. And I always mute you, Bill. Awesome, Jeff. Awesome. Well, Jeff, I have to be honest, and I have to be honest to say when I'm on the Zoom, I mute Kenny on Saturdays. Just but I'm watching. And he actually gets two watches out of me because I go back and watch it with the sound. Victor's in the chat. Me suck long time, baby. Yeah, sure. Is that how you're going to start the story out, Victor? I'll read the story if you guys write it. I'm sure there's enough people in here to make it a really interesting story. Fly good, don't suck. Thank you, sir, for flying. We'll watch Mark Anderson 600. Looks like he has a Viper. Nice flying, Mark. So are you guys all ready for Christmas? Have all your shopping done yet? Or you're like me and Spencer and you wait until the last day. You'll be out Thursday afternoon. Too many words. Merry Christmas, Philip. How are you, Philip? Thank you for jumping in, my friend. Last gift should be here tomorrow. That is awesome, Jeff. Well, we have a long day tomorrow with the granddaughter. My daughter's going out of town for her job for the day. Like 90 miles away from Tucson. They leave super early and get back super late. So it's going to be a long day. It's going to be great, though. We had so much fun today. She's just getting to that point where she can almost stand up. She can almost pull herself all the way up. It's so fun. Nice flying, Mark. Oh, a midair. Wow. I had one Christmas in Minneapolis last weekend. Lots of snow and cold there. Nice. Nice, Dan. I mean, you know, it was 81 here today, right? And it's just not normal for for Arizona to be, in the 80s in December. It's just crazy. Sometimes mid 70s, high 70s. But we've been breaking records like crazy. Mark Anderson, such a great pilot. Thank you, sir, for flying. Let's go down the list to Matt M. We all know Matt. He's an excellent pilot. He's not close enough for me to see what he's flying yet, but I thought it was an L-39. Woo, yeah. Beautiful. Nice flying, Matt. But we went and picked up a couch for my daughter. She just moved. So she needed a couch. The other one she had that was just like it, she sold to her brother the last time she moved. Big mistake. Then she had to replace it. Woohoo! Nice flying, Matt. Oh, yeah. That was a good move, Matt. Right through the trees, right behind him. Show pass. Inverted. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Some of you guys are excellent pilots. A lot better than me. JCB. Nice, Matt. Dragging a wingtip. Yes, sir. Y'all still getting the cold weather? Well, it's unseasonably hot here. Victor's getting rain now. I think we're supposed to get rain Thursday and Friday. Christmas Day and the day after. Woohoo, Matt. That was a low pass. Just finishing some soldering. Nice. impressive, Matt. Woohoo! Oh, Flux. Tomorrow. Good. CVO Hobo joined the flight room. Just took off. Ours is starting tomorrow, but we'll be all the way through Friday, maybe Saturday. Wow. Nice. Jackson RC. How are you, Chris? Merry Christmas to all of you guys. I don't think I said that yet. It's a Snoopy and Woodstock Christmas here. My once a year shirt. Matt, thank you so much for flying. Let's go to Slim V. Slim V. Are you flying, Slim V? Just parked over there. David RC46. Is David flying? David, are you flying? We'll go to CVO. We'll watch CVO Hobo fly. Sold a helicopter today. Blade 120 SR. Had it for years. Time to go. Well, somebody's going to get a really nice Christmas gift there. Hopefully they bought it for themselves. Philip, did they ask you for lessons on how to fly it too, or? I mean, that would be horrible if they did, but I wouldn't put it past some people, right? Nice flying, David. No. LOL. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad they didn't do that. It's a pretty easy low power heli. That sounds like what I need. And one of the guys had one of those, the ones that you just push a button and it does everything for you. And it's real stable with a gyro. And it was actually fun. I had to fly it for a few minutes. Actually, a couple times now, actually. Mike Bird. Merry Christmas, Mike Bird. Hope you're doing well. Morning to ya. The batteries are pretty old though, but still seem to charge and work. That's good. Hopefully the sound is a little bit better for you, Mike Bird. Don't have to turn it up so high. Better finish my coffee while it's still hot or somewhat hot. Sound is perfect, Bill. Better, Philip, right? You know, I have to say it was set up kind of weird because, 67% sound was not like a factory setting, so I must have turned it down at one point. Although I don't remember doing anything to it except plugging it in and using it. So I just wish I could get these headphones to connect during the real flight so I could talk with the pilots in there too. I guess if they're split screen, they could watch me and fly at the same time like I have it set up. Nice, Chris. Did you see your video? I did see your video when you were in the store looking. Oh, very cool. Chris Jackson, that's cool. We became an affiliate for Anti-Gravity. That is awesome. Hopefully that means a few products are coming your way. I don't have my hands on yet, but never say never. Hands on one yet. Nah, hey, you know what? If they're interested, they'll send you some products and you can do a review and give your honest opinion. And, if they don't want to give you any products, maybe it's because they don't have a good product. Scott, how are you, Scott? Sorry, man, I'm having trouble with these. They won't connect for some reason. They connect, but then I still hear the sound through the speakers. I really don't know what's going on. Mark Trent has entered the flying field. Little learning curve to DJI, but I'm getting there. Yes, sir. Mike Bird, that's great. There's a learning curve to everything. Nice, David. Wow. Or subscribers. It's always something with these companies. Yes, sir. CVO, my cousin has a giant reactor just like that. He's never taken it out of the box. Ooh. Behind the tree for a second. Very smooth landing, CVO. Just as smooth on the takeoff. Behind the tree, up and over. So I did notice that Mountain RC is getting pretty close to 1,000. So if any of you guys are not subscribed to Mountain RC, hit him up. Let's get him over that 1,000 mark. He puts out some really good videos. Very nice, David. Thank you, David. Let's go to Jared. Watch Jared fly for a little bit. Thank you for jumping in, Jared. We get the little blue plane because I don't have what he's flying. Typical, right? Woo! Don't start that. That's why I started drinking coffee. I'm sure you all saw Jeff in Lower Alabama fly that GB Racer. Boy, Jeff, I'm impressed. That flew very smooth. You know, you see that big nose cone and that big fat body of a football-sized body. And you just think to yourself that with that short little wing, that can't fly very well. So they've really put the stability into that thing with the AS3X and the safe, I'm sure. And it really looked nice. That's a good looking plane. Yes, sir, Mike Bird. It's just amazing how fat the GB flies like a T-28. Nice. It looked like it flew just as smooth as that. Okay, let's move on to the next person because we haven't watched Mark Trent yet. Let's watch Mark for a little bit. Thank you for flying, Mark. I flew it with AS3X only. You know, Jeff, I fly that little UMX. I can only fly it with AS3X on. It's just too touchy. Hi, David, CVO. Hey, Bill, KFR, Paul, Victor, Mountain, Spencer, Jeff, Neil, EJ, Matt, Tim, Dan, Philip, GCB, Jackson, and Mike. Thank you for flying, CVO. That reactor is so fun. David, I know where a giant reactor is. One of the Great Plains. That GB is a neat looking plane. I don't know what power plant that plane is supposed to take, but if it's the giant one, I'm sure it's I'm almost going to say it's gas. Maybe 50 cc? Not quite sure. Mark Trent, great flying, sir. I'd never seen one until I got Real Flight, but this computer model flies great. You know, another one that flies just about the same as that is that You Can Do. Down the list, that Great Plains You Can Do, it flies very similar to that. Dan is flying a box truck. Oh, wait, no, that's a C5. Mark Trent, thank you, sir. Let's go to Dan. I might go live tomorrow. I will call it RC Hangar bullshit. Hey, now, Chris, you know, Kenny's got that last word there taken, okay? No, I mean, you know, call it what it is. Kenny's got the chit show. Well, sometimes. Sometimes Kenny has very informative, very cool ways to oh my goodness, Jeff. That's horrible. Any word on Reitza? I hope to make it in the Zoom tomorrow night. Yes, he was up and about and feeling a little better. I can't say how much better, but he's still ugly, so, you know, ain't no fixing that. Yeah, we'd love to see you. We would love to see you there. So that's true. That's all in fun, right? So people take this hobby too serious. Very, very true. Very true. You know, we're just here to have fun, right? That's all we need to do is just oh, you know, don't let it get to you, Jeff. Just ignore that. Michael Bear's here. Michael Bear, how are you, sir? Howdy, y'all. Someone gave me crap for saying Merry Christmas. Well, I'll say it. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Maybe it would make them even more mad if we say, well, we're going to celebrate the birth of Christ. I had that also yesterday. Phil Fools. Yep. You know, I had to go to the store and pick up a package, and the person said, Happy Holidays. And I just went, Merry Christmas. Just smiled. It's flying great with a new G-Force 46 motor. Jeff, you know what? I have only very seldom followed the plans on a balsa build. You can kit bash. You can bolt your wing on if you want. You know, you don't have to use rubber bands. Those SIG kits are so outdated. It would really be nice if they were to update those. But they won't. You know, they probably sold a gajillion of them over the years. And people still want them. People still buy them. I kind of wish they would bring back the Great Plains name and make some Great Plains kits again. Not so much the ARFs or the the almost ready to fly stuff. That's cheating. A lot of brain broken bastards walking around the world. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Michael Bear, I love your Sig Cub, Jeff. That guy is a dick. Yep. You said it right, Mike. Dan has one of my favorite kind of planes, and that is that a Citabria? No. It is not. It's a Decathlon. Had to look at it for a second. I know the wings are a mess, but now they work well. I do remember that first takeoff, Jeff, and it wanting to go severely to the left or right or whatnot. No problem. The very, very first plane we built was the same way. And we crashed it into the ground before we figured it out. But it was too small, underpowered, 3-channel. And when you glue the wings together and they're not like this, they're like this and not straight. Oh yeah. Even just a little bit, you get them a little bit off. Oh boy, you're in for a ride. Oh, nice, Michael Bear. Nice. It's going to be a mini twig Christmas. Oh, I'm happy for you, sir. That's cool. I know you really... Yes, you can, David RC. You can use all the smoke you want. In fact, I encourage it. Oh. Dan, thank you so much, my friend. Let's go see what David RC is doing. I love underpowered 3-channel. Had fun with many of those. Yes, Michael Bear, this one had an 09. A Cox 09 with the little slide that did the exhaust. It throttled it back by cutting off the exhaust. It wasn't very good. But we had fun. We learned. So the mini twig, is that a 4-channel? Oh, I would guess so. Even though it's mini, it's going to have, ailerons on it, I would think. I remember those 09s, kind of terrible, yeah. It just had a Venturi like a U control. Heck, it might have even been a U control type, engine, 2-stroke, diesel, whatever you want to call it, right? I got a guy from our field teaching me Edge TX programming. Definitely going to learn it. That's cool. 100 plus miles an hour on 4S. Wow. That's going to cook. You did get your eyes fixed, right, Michael Bear? You might need it. Radio Master is a good radio. So is it Radio Master that makes the TX16? Or is that TX16 just another brand all by itself? I've confused the shit out of myself watching bloody YouTube videos. I can imagine so, Mike Bird. Yes and yes. Yep and yes. That's what my son has. He uses it for his Cinewhoop and his other little drone that he bought. And he just flies them around the house until the little tiny motors if they get a little hair in there, oh my goodness, it'll just stop them dead. They're so tiny, it's hard to believe. Eyes are 20/20 now, but the brain is much slower. One thing goes up, another thing goes down. David RC, very nice flying, sir. Let's go back up here and see what Victor's flying. Very nice, Victor. Looks like a mosquito, maybe. I want it for drones, yes. Now, the controller that comes with a DJI, that's a very good controller, though, right? I mean, even the one you hook to your phone and have your phone for a screen. Although I think those are kind of older ones. €200 full color touchscreen. Amazing value. The best. So €200, that must be about 150. Well, let's not convert today. It's going to be a little less, I would imagine, in the US. So I have a question for you guys. How much longer is it going to be before they take cash out of the system? You know they're going to do it. They took the penny away. The nickel is going to be next because it costs more to make it than it is worth. Pounds in bill. Okay. I can imagine one day they're going to go, well, all the money is tainted with fentanyl now, so we can't hand it out anymore. We have to go cashless. And everybody gets a card. Would that make you happy? Would that make everyone susceptible to fraud? You know, if you have cash in your pocket, somebody's going to have to take it from you. Nice flying, Victor. Scraping some wingtips. GB Linden. Hi, GB. How you doing tonight, my friend? All about control, Bill. Oh, no, Mike Bird, I didn't mean to make an angry face. It's just, I think it's going to happen in my lifetime. Unfortunately. Free beer is here. GB, that was a nice video of those melons. I hope they tasted well. They certainly look big. And I really would have gotten a good laugh if you had had a bra holding them up. But, you know, I understand. Got to keep it PG. I'm good. Working on an FMS A10 unboxing. It's a big beast. Awesome. Can't wait to see that. FMS A10. Yes, Paul. Well, you know, you can't leave your house without being, you know, watched, tracked, everything else. Woohoo! Somebody's got a big, giant ultimate. LOL, I didn't have a broad use, brother. Thank you for watching. You know, when I saw it, I was like, how in the heck is he growing watermelons right now? It's too cold. And then I heard the date back in September. Yeah, if you didn't know, GB has a gardening channel. And GB, if you want to put it in here so people can find it, that's perfectly fine. The EU now freezing people's bank accounts for posting stuff online. Disgusting. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Well, they jailed that police officer for 30 days over a meme. Something about, I don't know how they got a school shooting out of it, but it was just the dumbest thing ever. Is that channel growing for GB? Woo! Hi, Fred. Just search gay gardening. Oh, man. That's a good one, Fred. Nice flying, Victor. My goodness. I think you turned the controls up on that thing. Let's see if Slim V is flying yet. He is. He wasn't flying before. Let's watch Slim. Behind the tree. That's always fun. Half flaps. The hot sauce I made last night after picking fresh peppers off my porch is dang good. Oh, that sounds great. Anything fresh is just so much better than, store-bought. I worked for this guy that he would rent a kitchen, like a commercial kitchen, and he would make his hot sauce once a year. He'd have all the ingredients ready, throw it all together in that kitchen, make his hot sauce, jar it, can it. It was some really good stuff. GB, I heard some fool tried giving your great filming a hard time in the comments. Bloody idiot. Your filming is first class, my friend. Yes, sir. Well, that's growth. 719. That's really good, GB. Groggy Axe has entered the flying room. I had 4 different peppers and made about 38 ounces jarred from last night's efforts. So, Jimmy, did you add onions? Maybe some white onions or yellow onions or red onions? Do you like that? Or do you just want peppers in there? Nice flying, Slim. I added onion powder and garlic. I grew this year too. Nice. I haven't. It's hard to grow things here, right? I mean, you get the extreme heat. You have to be growing now in the winter, and then you deal with the short days. So you get a short window in the spring and then in the fall to where you can grow. I've always had really good luck with strawberries for 3 years. I'll plant a bed of strawberries. They will explode with runners. It'll grow to a huge bed. After the 3rd year, nothing. They all die. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And at this time, after 4 or 5 tries at strawberries. I don't even care if I shade cloth. There you go. I have a 20-foot hoop, covered hoop, and it has 50% shade cloth over it, and no irrigation. I hand water everything, and that is probably the problem, because you miss one time and it can be detrimental, right? Slim V, thank you so much. Let's jump down here to JCB. We haven't watched him yet. JCB, thank you for flying the Stearman tonight. Such an awesome plane, biplane. I love strawberry runners. Normally strawberries only last for about 3 years. They need to be replaced after that. I had heard that, but I kind of always thought that if you had runners every year, that those runners would continue the garden, but they just don't. And blueberries or raspberries, forget it. They just do not grow here. Not like up where you're at. But Arizona is known for the seas. Cotton, citrus, copper, and curmudgeon-y old men, I guess. I don't know. The runners should keep it going. Yes, that's kind of what I thought, but the last time I went through and I cut all the runners out, and I had enough to fill a 4x4 bed, and it didn't even make it 2 months. They were all gone. I don't know if I plant them too deep. I don't leave the crown up enough. They are blueberry and raspberry farmers up there. Just have the climate for it, right? Scott Smith is flying. He says, "Sup, nerds?" What's up, Scott? Soil quality matters. Worm castings are make or break. Yes, I agree. GB, I've got a whole dang bed of HP Pro Mix out there. The expensive stuff with the mycorrhiza. I use that for the other plants, though, because I can grow those here. JCB, excellent flying, sir. Yes. Yeah, Pro Mix is good. I tried the Fox Farm and the one with the frog. They seem to be too hot. So the HP Pro Mix has nothing in it except the mycorrhiza. And then you can add your own things. I've tried it all, Bill. Always back to Canna. Yeah. Ooh. One wheel landing. Right down the runway. Nice, JCB. Oh, no, no, no. Well, I finally got up enough energy to shave, and then cut my hair off and all that other stuff. So it's cocoa fiber. If we keep talking gardening, these guys with the lawnmower airplanes are going to come back. Well, GB, at least you didn't say Ricky Schroeder, right? Canna is a maker of nutrients and grow equipment. That one might not be available here. I'm not sure. I have a brick of Coco Coeur. I haven't used it after a few seasons. Lawnmower. Oh yeah, they have a golden lawnmower with wings, with an alligator. Woohoo! Get it in a bag, pH buffered. Very nice. GCB, thank you so much for flying. Let's jump over here to Groggy Axe. See if Groggy Axe wants to fly for us. It's got the 0. Japanese 0. I use Autopot to water all my plants. JCB has left the flying area. JCB, thank you for flying. Truly appreciate it. Liked on my way out. Have a good night, GB. Merry Christmas to you, man. And your family. You betcha. Whoever put that in the chat, thank you. I think it was David, Groggy. Guys are giving out tips in the chat on Real Flight. How to make your plane bigger. Free beer has left the flying area. Dang, the free beer is left. Oh my gosh. Look, guys, Christmas isn't even here, and they already got Valentine's candy out. No more free beer, dang it. So free beer is always good. It doesn't matter what kind it is. Groggy Axe is doing an excellent job flying behind the trees. Woohoo! Free beer tomorrow. Nice flying, Groggy Axe. Thank you, sir. Let's watch Harlequin. Woohoo! There we go. Showing off now. I've had 3 now, on my 4th. Nice going. Nice and fresh, yeah. So Donna, is this really oh
That's all I can find. All the Christmas stuff is gone.
yeah, only Valentine's stuff. They must have half priced the Christmas candy and got rid of it already. I'm looking at getting another dog. Oh, that's cool, Mike. A puppy maybe, or just an adult dog, like a shelter dog. Sometimes rescue dogs can be very good. I kind of doubt I'll ever buy an expensive dog again. I got my contract at the horse farm renewed for 2026. Woohoo! That's awesome, Philip. I'm glad for you, man. Maybe it's a I Love Christmas Candy promo. Who knows? Yeah, puppies are very cool. Bill, I actually want a Belgian Malou. Is that how you say that, Mike? A Belgian Malou? That sounds like a... I think I've seen those kind of dogs, and they're more of like a agility dog or more of a security dog. Sitting here with a rescue right now. Yes, sir, Mike. You know, I spent about an hour outside today brushing and petting on the dogs, and it's hot. They're still shedding, right? I mean, just hot, and it Harlequin has left, so let's go see who's flying. Victor's not. Slim is not. CVO is not. Groggy X is not. We got no pilots right now flying. What Army and police use that bill? Yes, that's what I was thinking, Mike. It's more of a security type police dog. They don't look like a shepherd. Well, they kind of look like a shepherd, but they're not. Very cool. Was Slim getting set up to fly? He's just sitting there idling. I gotta get a puppy and I will take it to training classes, etc. Tree climbing dog. I've seen those hound dogs do that after mountain lions, Paul McNeil. You know, what was that dog's name? Turbo! That mountain man guy. He would always take his dogs out, chasing mountain lions, chase them out of the county. That's a crazy job right there. Slim, thanks for taking off and flying. Nice heli. They walk tight ropes, etc. Yes, sir. DOC Adventures. I'm home now. Y'all having fun? It started raining again. Dwayne, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Tomo is flying a Eurocopter now. Nice to see you. Merry Christmas to you, DOC Adventures. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. So if you guys want to try something for the next, better if it would just stop raining. Yes, sir, I get it. You could send it here, man. We really need it. Trouble is, they say never get a dog cleverer than the owner. Well, that means me. I get it. So I was saying, for the last half hour of the show, you guys want to try and write a story in the chat, and I'll read it. But just write 3 words. Somebody else write 3 words. Try and continue the story. See if we can make it make sense. Maybe started off like better than snow. Dwayne trying to live in Europe. Bloody rain all the time. DOC, hey. Big bong hit. There you go, Paul McNeil. I know you needed it. Easier to shovel. Hold it in. Blow it out. You can have all of it. 2.5 days out of 4 weeks of sun. The rest rain. Oh, jeez. Ghetto birds flying an alien T-Rex. Mike, I'll pass. Oh, man. Slim, thanks for flying, my friend. Let's go down the list here. We'll watch Fred. Fred's in here. I know he's flying an F-14. He's probably got that Tomcat music going in the background. I was going to read a Christmas story today for you guys, but I figured I would just let you guys write a story and I'll read it. I mean, what could go wrong? Don't blame you, but don't give me the build crawler kits. It doesn't give me time to build crawler kits, yeah. You know, for most of us, if you're so much into the hobby, you know, one way or the other, you know, whether you're really, really into the cars. Okay, I just popped in to say, hey, I'm going to get some food and shower. Y'all have a good evening. DOC Adventures. Dwayne, thank you for jumping in. Merry Christmas to you, man. Have a good evening. And we'll see you next Monday. There was once a boy named Bill. Take care, Dwayne. Have a great Christmas. Who was Santa's favorite singer? Who was Santa's favorite singer? I don't know, JCB. Who knew a man named Phil? There was once a boy named Bill who knew a man named Phil. Elvis Presley? That's a good one, JCB. Well, just remember, if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. Aloysius is flying. Bing Crosby. That's what I told the guy when we went and got the couch on Saturday. He was strapping it down with some twine. And I told him, well, if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. He just looked at me like, will you shut up? Awesome flying, Fred. Well, that's the first glitch I saw. It's been the real flight's been running pretty smooth tonight. That's good. No troubles like the past. Tomo's got the Tomcat. Team Associated's flying. I enjoyed it, Bill. Merry Christmas to you all, and to all a good night. That's awesome. David, Crystal, many blessings to you guys. Merry Christmas to you. Hope to see you in the chat, in the Zoom. Take care, my friend. I've organized a Boxing Day morning fly at our field. I've got a few presents for best Christmas jump, etc., and supplying breasts. A few should turn up. I would turn up for the breasts. Dan, Merry Christmas. Fred, thank you so much for giving us a flight. Excellent piloting skills, sir. Let's go to Ghetto Bird. Watch Ghetto Bird fly. A little breakfast, okay. Well, I'd show up for that too. Ran out of fuel. Ah, just in time. Okay, let's move on to Team Associated. Let's watch him. And he left. Okay, let's go to the next. Aloysius. We'll watch Aloysius fly his Pitts Python. I really do think everyone is glad I'm back at the field. I am as well. Needs directions. Very good, Mike Bird. I'm glad you can get back out there too. Nice flying, Aloysius. I had that Pitts Python. Wish I still had it. I sold it to Carl at our field. And when I joined a few years ago, I asked him, "Oh, did you ever fly that Python?" He's like, "Nope, still in the box." I think a lot of people just collect like y'all. Just hanging it on the prop. When I moved, a lot of people stopped going. Now they are all coming back. So atmosphere is good again, yes. Yes. I agree, Philip. Always make everyone welcome, new and old. That's great. Nice tail slide there, Aloysius. Oh, didn't have enough. Someone was flying the GB. Oh, Fred is. Nice. How's the new hot tub and car doing? Woohoo! Nice pass, Fred. Aloysius, thank you so much. Tomo's here. Let's watch Tomo. Tomo's got the F-14 also. Yeah, I need the window open. Gotta like the GB. That's great, Mike Bird. Oh boy, there you go. There you go, Mike Bird. We wouldn't want it any other way. So over the weekend, I made some candied pecans. I figured I'd give you the recipe if you'd like. It was super easy. I took a pound of pecans and I stuck them in a 200-degree oven for 15 minutes. And while they were warming up, I took 2/3 cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a quarter cup of water. And I melted that in a saucepan over low heat. Start on low heat, move it to medium heat, and get it to start to boil. And you want to reduce it. You want to boil it and reduce it a little bit. Then once you get it to that boil where you're comfortable with it starting to reduce, add those warm pecans right to it and continue to stir until you get no liquid in the pan. Then pour it out on parchment paper and coat it with cinnamon sugar. Oh my God. I made a pound. I don't think there's more than a sandwich bag left. It's super good. And it was super easy to make. Tis the season for things like that. Pecan brittle. I'm going to try that next. I'm sure it has some of the same ingredients. Tomo looks like he's headed right for the landing strip, right for the runway. I bet well, she's still too young, Philip. We can't let her have any of those. I got some new chicken, but I'm sad to say that I've lost one already. Second time he's done that. Tomo's killing it. Thank you, Tomo, for flying. See if Victor's flying. No, Fred's parked. Aloysius flying. No. Okay, we'll watch Tomo. I've had the coyotes get into my yard and kill all of my chickens. We had 8 chickens. I think I lost 6 at one time. We had bobcats get them one time. And we had our dogs get them one time. And it was a healer. Tomo has left the flying area. Tomo, thank you for flying, my friend. Okay, I can't get on, huh? Did I... There we go. Fred's gonna fly for us. Thank you, Fred. Some dogs are just like that. You know what my friend told me to do? And he said it worked great when his dog continued to kill his chickens. He tied a dead chicken to its collar, right here, to its collar, and made him wear it for a couple days. He said that dog never went near his chickens again. Oh, so she was just hunting. Ouch. He's actually allergic to it. Can't eat it. Don't let him have it. Neighbors had chickens. The rooster liked being in our backyard, and our dog Rocky and the rooster were buddies. Oh, that's really cool, Jeff. No, Phil, he will eat it. Nice flying, Fred. He sat in between my legs now. Jeff, that's pretty cool that Rocky could be a good enough dog to not go after a rooster. Well trained. Watching Wild Bill. Getting his fill. Didn't need a pill. Okay, I'll stop. He would just watch it. Had no interest in chasing it. Yep, on big screen and listening. There you go. Lucy and Tuco are napping. That's great. Very nice, Fred. That awesome flying, sir. Let's. Wow. We have Slasher in the room. Flying a 140-inch Bushmaster, but we don't have that, so I'm sure it's going to be good. Slasher, thank you for jumping in. Call him, Bill. Sherman. Hola, puppy. Good dog. My girly Lindsay just got a new puppy. He's chewing everything in sight. Oh. He's looking. That's fun. That's really fun. Yeah, that's the one thing about puppies. They will tear your stuff up if you're not careful. And it's usually something you need, like, you know, your right shoe. Slasher's got the hover going. You know, I can't believe that the year is almost gone. 2025 is just either a good memory or a bad memory. You know, but it's almost over with. And here's to 2026. Here's to it. Cheers to it. I hope that everyone has a great year coming up. And I really hope that you all have a great Christmas with your family and friends. It did go fast, Philip. Every year goes faster and faster. Trying to get in, updating. Yeah, Pilot Ryan Media. Ryan, thank you for jumping in. I'm glad I started my Real Flight Evolution early because Steam came on and then it wanted me to update and accept a new terms and conditions or whatever. And it took a little bit to get back into the window here. I hear a dog barking. Yeah, that was my neighbor's dog. I have the window open, Paul. I mean, it's 65 degrees out, 64 degrees. It's beautiful. Move to Arizona. Buy a winter house here. You could go home in the spring and be the most tanned guy ever. Slasher, thank you so much. Let's watch Pilot Ryan tear up the sky. Happy Christmas, Ryan and family. Yes. I'd rather be lucky than good, Mike Bird. Yes, sir. Ryan's giving us a nice show pass with smoke on. Little hover. No Hanger 51 tonight. I hope Kenny's doing all right. He's been a hit and miss lately. Although I'm glad that he's doing his Saturday night thing still. I do miss his flying videos. Nice flying, Ryan. Woohoo. Ryan's here for the smoke show. God, 2 hours goes by so fast. Again, I'm going to leave the roof light window open. Not until the next day like I did last time. Okay? But I'll leave it open for a while. If you guys want to fly, still great. If not, I understand. As soon as nobody's flying, I'll turn it off. And I really do wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. And I'll see you before the new year. I'm gonna go play my new bass guitar and amp all day and drink and eat food. That sounds like a great time, Philip. Thank you, Wild Bill, and everyone. Merry Christmas. Brother Bill, thank you for the Real Flight session and chat. Have a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy new year. And before you go, guys, can you write down 5 things you are thankful for? 5 things you are thankful for. And I'm going to tell you what mine are. So my first on the list is my freedom. Without being free, can't do anything. Second on my list is God. Family and friends after that. They're both the same. My health and my happiness. I know you guys have a list of 5 things that you're thankful for. And it's a good time to think about those. I'm thankful for you guys too. Thankful for you guys being here all the time and hanging out. And, well, I agree with your list, Bill. Freedom's got to be at the top of the list. If you're not free, you don't have anything. Life, happiness, freedom, friends, and savings. Very good. Well, I'll bid you all a good night. The Lord, family, friends, the ones we lost, and freedom. Yes, sir. I'll bid you all a good night. Merry Christmas. I'll see you before Happy New Year's. If you're not here then, Happy New Year to you. Peace and love. And remember what Christmas is about. It's about the baby Jesus. Amen to you guys, and God bless. I agree. God bless you guys. Keith, Christy, I love you, man. Thank you for coming in. I hope some of you hit the like. It does matter. I appreciate you all. Window's going to be open for real flight if you want to fly. But I'm going to turn the live off, so you guys have a great one. We'll see you next time.